Watching my man, the Econ Ninja here, and he's talking about home sales.
New home sales crash in June to the lowest since April 2020.
So, new home sales crash in June, lowest since April 2020. And I gotta say, false headline, man. False headline, nothing on the Ninja, but on the comments, people were posting like, Brandon, Florida home sales down 27%. And it's like, let's unpack this. There's a mass exodus coming from the cities. People are like, yo, time to get out. It's time to bounce. They're moving to the suburbs. Particularly, they're moving to like more free states. Florida, Texas. It's what people deem to be free. I would argue that they're just less locked down than other states. They're not free. The trend is not that we're becoming a more free state. The trend is that we're just less bad than everybody else. Nonetheless, new home sales crash is an amazing headline, right? Because it makes you feel like the economy and scary and 2008 and all that thing. Here's the truth of it. There's no homes to be sold. Like every home that's coming on the market is literally sold in 2 or 3 days. Cash offer, multiple offers, $40,000, $30,000 over asking. All of them. My wife has a home coming on in Ruskin, Florida this week. The neighbor sold $43,000 above asking cash offer last week. We're like, oh man, what do we list this house at? You know, it's like, it's one of these questions where it's like, what do you list it at? Like, obviously the market's inflated, but are new home sales crashing? New home sales are down. And I was explaining in the comments on that video with a couple different people. New home sales are down, not because the sales are down, just because there's no new homes to be like built. And this guy was basically calling me like an imbecile in the comments because he's like, you're an imbecile. What builder doesn't want to accept business? And it's like, dude, like when you build a neighborhood, like my buddy, you know, excavates property, I excavate property. To build a small house or a neighborhood, you're talking about 2 or 3 or 4 years of planning prior to doing that. Permits, approval, sewer, infrastructure to and from, power and water in and out. To get something like that. Once you've got your 380 lots, those 380 lots are sold, you're sold. Like you got to wait for another development to have anything to sell. You could have additional houses come on the market, but if they're gone, 43,000 above asking cash, they're gone. So it's not that sales are crashing. It's that everything's been sold. And anything that comes on the market is sold. It gives you the complete wrong picture of what's occurring. What's occurring is there's a mass exodus from the cities. Are people buying properties at a higher than normal market value? For sure. Is it going to happen like '08 happened again? In some areas. But I think that the real estate game is so localized that, like, for example, our customers that are coming down here to Florida are baby boomer, semi-retired, remote worker types. They're selling a home in, say, New York State because New York State sucks. There's an income tax in New York State. In addition to federal, there's all sorts of stupid lockdown laws. Some gyms are closed in some counties, and people are like, yo, bro, I want to live in a place I can go to the gym. You know, I just want to be normal. So they're moving. They're selling a home for, say, $600,000. Come down to Florida, seeing a home for $350,000, about the same size that they have, and they're going, yeah, I'll pay $415,000 for it. Yeah, I'll pay $450,000 for it. I just want to get into this thing. And there's only 9 of them for sale, and 9 of them are selling today. Then make your best offer. If you're the guy that's like, oh, well, my mortgage needs to be approved, like I need to get approval for my mortgage, and then I need, you know, the comps to work out so that, you know, my mortgage company will approve the appraisal value of the home, well, you're not getting the home. These homes are cash deals. So if the price of the property goes, you know, from $350,000 up to $450,000 and then crashes down to $250,000 in the 2008 rerun, these homes are bought cash. They're not getting foreclosed on. They're bought cash. And so those buyers are like, yeah, I bought a house because I need a place to live. So I do think that there will be crashes and there will be supply chain issues, but are like housing prices dropping through the floor? No time soon. Not if they do another wave of lockdowns. Not if there's only so many homes to be sold. And now in particular areas would I, expect to go to the city and see homes just like, homes or condos or apartments just crashing through the floor? Yeah, probably. But you're talking about millions and millions of Americans in the cities that are leaving the cities and moving to the suburbs in all states. I mean, even the real estate values in upstate New York. And I was just in Saratoga a couple weeks ago. Saratoga real estate values going up. And it's like, really? Yeah, people are just leaving the cities and they're moving into these places. So when you read a headline, you have to read through the headlines and be like, hey guys, home sales are not down 27%. Home sales are probably up 400%, and then they're down from the original 400 it was a year ago, or let's say. But there are just, all of them are sold. Like 5 or 10 years of inventory has been sold like that. And it will take another 2 or 3 years expedited to approve this neighborhood and that neighborhood and build intersections and traffic lights and build a police and fire department that's like located relatively close to those residents. Here in Sarasota County, we have a 3 to 4 minute fire department response time. That means if you call the fire department, 4 minutes max, you will have a paramedic on site. Every truck we run in this county runs a paramedic. You need paramedics to do that. You need trucks. You need to make sure that their proximity to your house is within 4 minutes of distance, with running lights. So that's what's up. But the headline is super deceiving because it makes it seem like, oh my gosh, here comes the crash. And it's like, nope, no crash. Actually, it's insane. If you need a mortgage to buy a home in Florida, don't come. It's not worth your time. My wife took someone out on Sunday to go look at a home. On the way there, their scheduled appointment to go look at the home, cash buyer. On the way there, other realtor calls. Hey, sorry, we had to cancel. We just got 3 offers. We accepted 1. Sorry. My wife goes, what about our offer? Sorry, we've already accepted. We're done. Like, really? Like, we can't even look at the house? Nope, we've accepted. It's like, these things are gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. And so it's not that home sales are crashing. It's that there are very little homes to be sold. Any lots that are available are sold. So there are no available lots. And then guys in the comments who are like, oh, what type of imbecile wouldn't want to sell houses? Bro, if you ever run 3 or 4 or 5 crews, there's only so many crews you can run. Like, how many dump trucks and trucks are you going to go buy? How many additional crews are you going to put on? How many concrete guys can you find? How many electricians do you have access to? They're booked. I mean, they're doing twice as many homes as they would normally do in any other time. And it's not slowing down anytime soon. The further that they do lockdowns and the more they lock things down, there's 50 states in North America to choose from. Florida, Tennessee, Texas are probably top 3s. People are moving from the country. There are tens and tens of millions of them, and there's only so many millions of homes in Florida. It's a short squeeze, and it's going to continue for a long time here on out. These are cash buys. They don't need mortgages. There's no subprime crisis that's going to occur here. I mean, I was in the camp that things are going to crash too. It's just not the fact. Now, are things going to crash in New York State? Are people going to overbuy in Saratoga and then a year from now home values are going to drop? Possibly, definitely, probably. But like in Florida, there's still not going to be any home supplies. And then as the baby boomers continue to retire, and they will for the next 21 years, actually, well, baby boomers will be with us for quite a while. The youngest of them is 60. So, they stop working at 65, 70, 80. They're going to keep moving. Where are they going? Where are you going when you got arthritis and, bones that ache and hurt? You're moving to Florida. So, regardless, if your $600,000 home in Saratoga is worth $400 now, you're still coming down here and buying a condo, right? You might not be buying a full house, but you're buying a condo. And if that condo was selling for $180 3 or 4 years ago, you don't care. You need a place to live. So watch those headlines because they can be deceiving because there just is no supply. Peace.